Hello everyone, it's me again, Joseph, your host, and welcome back to our channel and the Catechism for Kids series. Have you ever seen on the news those incredible scenes from Vatican City? Huge crowd in St. Peter's Square, all eyes on one small chimney? Then, white smoke appears, the bells start to ring, and a wave of joy spreads as someone announces, Habemus Papam, which is Latin for we have a pope. It's a truly amazing moment in the life of the Catholic Church. But how does it all happen? How is a new pope chosen? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of the oldest and most fascinating election processes in the world, the Papal Conclave. So, let's start with the basics. When a pope passes away, or, in very rare cases, resigns from his office, the leadership of the Catholic Church doesn't just stop. Instead, the governance of the Church passes temporarily to a group called the College of Cardinals. Cardinals are senior leaders in the Church, often bishops or Vatican officials, who have been personally chosen by a pope to be his closest advisors. You can often recognize them by their distinctive red robes, which symbolize their willingness to give their lives, even their blood, for the Church. Now, not all cardinals get to vote for the next pope. The rules state that only cardinals under the age of 80 are eligible to be cardinal electors. There are currently over 200 cardinals from all around the world, but the number of those who can actually vote is capped at 120. Following a vacancy, these cardinals from every corner of the globe are summoned to Rome. They hold a series of meetings called general congregations where they discuss the major challenges and needs facing the Church. It's a time for them to get to know one another, to pray, and to begin thinking about the qualities needed in the next leader of over 1 billion Catholics worldwide. They also make arrangements for the funeral of the deceased pope, if necessary. During this period, any decisions that only a pope can make have to wait. After about 15 to 20 days, the time comes for the main event, the conclave. The word conclave comes from the Latin phrase cum clave, which means with a key, and that's a very literal description. The cardinal electors gather for a special mass in St. Peter's Basilica, asking the Holy Spirit to guide their decision. Then, they process into the world-famous Sistine Chapel, surrounded by Michelangelo's breathtaking frescoes, including the Last Judgment right behind the altar. Once inside, they each take a solemn oath of absolute secrecy. The doors to the chapel are then sealed, and the Latin command extra omnes is given, meaning everyone out. All non-essential personnel leave, and the cardinals are officially locked in. This secrecy is no joke. The cardinals are completely cut off from the outside world. No phones, no internet, no newspapers, no television. This isn't to be mysterious for the sake of it. The purpose is to create an environment of intense prayer and reflection, free from outside pressure or political maneuvering. They reside in a special guest house within the Vatican, but all their voting happens inside the Sistine Chapel. The only people allowed inside with them are a few doctors, priests to hear confessions, and some housekeeping staff, all of whom have also sworn a lifelong oath of secrecy. Breaking this oath can result in excommunication. It's a sacred time, where the focus is entirely on listening to God's will for the Church. Now for the voting itself, the process is conducted by secret ballot. The cardinals can hold up to 4 ballots, a day 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. Each cardinal receives a rectangular ballot paper with the words "Elego" in Summum Pontificem printed on it, which means, I elect as Supreme Pontiff. Below this, they write the name of their chosen candidate, disguising their handwriting to ensure anonymity. One by one, each cardinal walks to the altar, holds up his folded ballot, says a prayer, and places it into a large chalice. To be elected pope, a candidate needs to secure a 2/3 majority of the votes. This is a very high threshold, designed to ensure that the chosen man has broad support among the cardinals. It's not about simple majorities or political blocs. It's about building a strong consensus. After the votes are cast, 3 randomly chosen cardinals, called scrutineers, count the ballots aloud. They read out each name, and if a candidate reaches the 2/3 threshold, the election is over. But if no one gets enough votes, the process continues. And this is where the famous smoke comes in. After each round of voting, the ballots are burned in a special stove connected to a chimney that's visible from St. Peter's Square. If a vote is inconclusive, the ballots are burned along with a chemical that produces black smoke. This signals to the waiting world that no pope has been chosen yet, and the Cardinals will vote again. This can go on for several days. If, after 3 days of voting, there's still no Pope, they take a day off for prayer and discussion before starting again. But when a cardinal finally receives the necessary 2/3 of the votes, everything changes. The dean of the College of Cardinals approaches the elected man and asks him 2 crucial questions. First, do you accept your canonical election as Supreme Pontiff? And second, by what name do you wish to be called? Assuming he accepts, he chooses a new papal name. Now, this is a tradition that goes back over 1,000 years. The new pope is then taken to a small room next to the Sistine Chapel, often called the Room of Tears, because many popes are overwhelmed with emotion at the weight of their new responsibility. Here he is dressed in the white papal robes for the first time. Meanwhile, the final ballots are burned, this time with a chemical that produces thick white smoke. The bells of St. Peter's Basilica also begin to peal, confirming the joyful news to the world. There's a short wait, and then a senior cardinal appears on the central balcony of St. Peter's Basilica. He proclaims those famous Latin words, Annuncio vobis, gaudium magnum, Habemus Papam. I announce to you a great joy. We have a pope. Then reveals the name of the cardinal who was elected and the new name he has chosen. A moment later, the new pope himself steps out onto the balcony for the first time to greet the city of Rome and the world. He gives his first words and his first blessing, known as the Urbi et Orbi, and with that, a new pontificate has officially begun. It's a process steeped in centuries of tradition, faith, and a profound belief that the Holy Spirit is guiding the Church every step of the way. Well, let's see the process of our current Pope Leo XIV. The current Pope Leo XIV was elected on the 4th ballot during the 2025 Papal Conclave that took place from May 7th to 8th, 2025. Day 1, May 7th, 2025. The Cardinals held 1 ballot in the afternoon. Black smoke was released from the Sistine Chapel chimney at around 9 p.m., signifying that a new pope had not been chosen. Day 2, May 8th, 2025. 2 more ballots were held in the morning session. Black smoke appeared again at around 11:51 a.m., meaning no candidate had yet reached the 2/3 majority required. The final ballot, in the afternoon of the second day, the Cardinals held the 4th ballot. Support coalesced around Cardinal Robert Francis Prévost, and he received the necessary 2/3 majority, reportedly over 100 votes. White smoke, an announcement. White smoke billowed from the chimney at 6:07 p.m. local time, followed by the ringing of St. Peter's Basilica bells, signaling the successful election. Habemus Papam, the senior cardinal protodeacon, Dominique Momberti, announced to the world, Habemus Papam, and revealed the newly elected pope was Robert Francis Prévost, who chose the name Leo XIV. Pope Leo XIV became the first American-born pope in history. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn about this incredible event. It's a beautiful reminder that the Church's leadership is a matter of faith, not just politics. If you found this interesting, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more explorations of our faith. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and healthy as usual. See you next time, and God bless you always.